Do. So yeah, that's that, lad. Yeah, nah, I don't know what happened, bro. Yeah. So did you see it on LT's channel, Stephen Howard? The amount of cowards, yeah, that was trying to egg this dude on to do something that they would never do. These little cowards. Did you see it? Obsessed little fat, ugly old men that don't even leave their house. Like they were probably wanking off, bro. Like they were probably wanking off. Did you see it? Did you see it, bro? Always good to see mouthy people put in their place. You would never put me in my place. You're a little keyboard warrior who I've discovered you right before Christmas, right? I discovered this account before Christmas. Doesn't talk on a panel, doesn't show his face. I discovered this. I covered, bro. Mouthy people, bro. I've put enough mouthy people in their place, but oh, it doesn't count because they were at work. Okay. And what about the men that I stuck on in front of their women? Oh, they just laughed at you. You're full of excuses. When are you jealous people going to get off of YouTube and get a life? No, honest question, bro. We should ask this question. No. We should ask this question, bro. Come on. Do you know what they do on here? Yeah, Stephen Howard. I was thinking about this when I come out the cinema yesterday. The shit they do on it is so disabled. Think about it, yeah. These people are older than me, yeah. Let's talk normal, yeah. They're older than me, right? So they're older than me, so they should know better than me, yeah. They're on YouTube from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, constantly talking about other men that they don't know, trying to slag off other people that they don't fucking know, right? Trying to fucking slag off people, right? Trying to slag off people that are better than them in life. Bro, if they had a life, they wouldn't be doing this. They wouldn't be doing this, bro. If they had a life, these old little wasters on this little fucking community, they wouldn't be doing this, bro. 100%. I thought about this when I come out the cinema before all the LT thing. It's the truth, like they come on here every day talking about other men. They're gay, bro. They're batty men. And then they want to call other people munters. If these people weren't such munters, they'd actually be able to go out and actually meet a woman and be able to talk to a woman instead of obsessing over fucking men every day. The fucking munters themselves. Fucking little munters. 5% of people in this community show their face. Remember that. 5% of people in this community show their face. Yep. Yeah, well, he didn't. Yeah, well, he didn't. And that's it. 5% of the people in this community show their faces. Why? Why? You get me, lad? I wasn't forced to stay indoors. I went out earlier, got my curry, got my takeaway. No one forced me to stay indoors. Not one little bit. I went out early and got everything that I needed. I wouldn't know, mate. I've never been forced to stay indoors. 5% of the people in this community show their faces because they are the real life munters. That's why they're the real life ugly people that don't fit into society. They are fucking butt ugly, right? I'm telling you right now, all of the times where I have had women and I've put it on this community, these people have been had nothing, bro. They have been had nothing. Red Star, all of these little obsessed little gay weirdos. Yeah. 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 And that's true, isn't it? Why is no one backing themselves, bro? Because I know I'm right. Look at Timmy, for example. I've said this many times. I started saying this the other day, bro. Yeah. I started fully saying this the other day, bro. Yeah. If I look like a couple of people in this community, I would kill myself. If I looked like a couple of people in this community, I would kill myself. Timmy, Money Mike, Tiger, Law J. I'd kill myself, bro. And I'm not even lying. And I'm not even joking, bro. So think about why they do what they do every day on this fucking shitty little community, along with the other people that are probably even uglier, which is why they don't show their faces. Pick them. They want to big themselves up, bro. You get me, bro? They want to big themselves up when they are fucking ugly ass people. Ugly as fuck, bro. I am. Out of all of the people that shown their faces, I am. I am out of all the people that has shown their face on here. It's me. Yeah. Out of all of the people that shown their faces, there's other people that haven't shown their faces, but I mean, they don't show their faces. It's weird. Well, it's not weird because there's a reason why they don't show their faces because they're fucking ugly. And I'm the only one. I've already had a girlfriend. Again, we've been over this multiple times, lad. I've already had a girlfriend. This is self-projecting. This is exactly what we're talking about. You people don't have a girlfriend. I have had a girlfriend. You people don't. This is all part of projecting again. Do you understand? Do you understand the meaning of projecting? Yeah? Do you understand the meaning of projecting? That is literally what you're doing. You people probably have never even had sex, half the people in this community. And you're talking about a girlfriend. When you start having sex, bro, then start telling people that they ain't had a girlfriend. Yeah? When you start getting sex, when you lose your virginity, you can start telling people how they don't have a girlfriend. And we'll take you a bit seriously. Bro, like, again, you lose every game. You lost the money game. You lost the better looking game. You lost the women game. You lost everything game. You still come back and act like you've won. Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you doing this? Weirdo behavior. But no, so seriously, bro. If I look like some of these people in this community, I would actually kill myself. It's not even. Nah, I would. I generally would if I was some of these people in this community. Timmy, Lord J, Tiger, Money Mike. I'd kill myself. I'd actually kill myself, bro. It's not even a joke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Literally. Yeah. Like I said, bro, when you people start showing what you've got, money, women, then come back to me, yeah? Yeah. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah. Then you start showing the shit that you've got, then come back and criticize me. Simple, but you can't. You can't prove the shit that you've got. You talk about other people. Please, bro. You know what I mean? Trying to tell people to go on the door when you can't even say where you live, the area that you live. You're trying to get people to knock on people's doors. Wow, bro. That is wild. That is very, very wild. That is very, very wild. Jeez. Anyways. Bro, let me ask you people a question on this community, yeah? Do you think well, the normal people that are watching this, do you think Nando's is a luxury? Me personally, call me stupid if you want, bro. I think it's a luxury, you know. I don't know about anyone else, and I'll get on to why. Greavesy, what do you think? I think Nando's 100% is a luxury in today's standards. I think so. I think it is because it's chicken, isn't it? And it's expensive as fuck. What do you think? I think it's a luxury. Nando's. You know, I think you think I'm a coward. That's nice, bro. You said that behind a fake account, and you didn't show your face. Yeah, that's nice, bro. Thank you. Thank you for calling me a coward, lad. Basically, it's a chicken shop, Greavesy, and it's about 40-50 pounds for two people for chicken, or £28 for yourself. Now, to me, I think that's luxury. Yeah, I think that's luxury in this today's society, bro. For chicken, I reckon it is. And the reason I'm saying this is that there are women out there that actually think they're too good for Nando's. Not even joking, bro. There's like actual women that think they're too good for Nando's and they think that they deserve better than a Nando's. Fuck. What the fuck, bro? Nando's is a luxury, bro. Nando's isn't cheap. No matter how much money you have, I don't think that's cheap for chicken. There's women out there that think they're too good for Nando's, Greavesy. Mad. There's actual single mums out there that think they're too good for Nando's. Nando's, bro. Imagine that. Imagine that, bro. Like, I can understand if somebody had an anniversary, yeah, because they was with the person for a while, and then they tried taking them to Nando's. I mean, oh, you could have put more effort into it. Say it was someone's 5-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary. You know, that is mad how people can think they're too good for Nando's, bro. Yeah, it was nice. That's fucked up, bro. Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm gonna put the link up. Hopefully, it works this time. I think I'm coming down with a flu. No, I'm not funny. I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious, bro. People think they're too good for Nando's. Shit. What the fuck, bro? There's no point to this community, bro. I don't see that there's no point to this community. No one even posts gambling videos. It's just old men talking shit about people that are better than them. From what I can see, is mainly what is this community is about. What would you say, Stephen Howard? There's a lot of jealous ass people in this community. Not everyone. Not everyone. There's a lot of them though. There's a lot of them. Chipmunks. That was fucking years ago, bro. Yeah, he called the police. Yeah, chipmunks. Yeah, he called the police. That was years ago. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, he called the police. I remember that. That was years ago, lad. I was just copying Ronnie. No, all I said, I think I said I was gonna, you know what them. It begins with K. They are slow backward bastards, and the more you engage with these people, I've got a headache, bro. I'm sat here with a headache. No, it wasn't 9 years ago. Maybe 7. No, 6. It was 6 years ago. I just said I'm gonna K him. That's what I said. That's literally all I said, I think. Yeah, you got the police involved. He wanted me to go to prison as well. He thought he was going to get me in prison. He seemed to think that he was better than he was because he was a streamer. He seemed to think he was better than he was because he was a streamer. He was ready to get me in prison. He was ready for all of it, bro. If you watch these Twitch streams, he was talking about it. Oh, yeah, he was like, he put himself on a pedestal because he was a Twitch streamer. Chipmunks. But I don't even know why I said that to him. He didn't do anything to me. I just said it, bro. I just done it because Ronnie was doing it. Yeah. Funny as fuck, bro. Poor Laney. Lane. I was saying to this to Laney as well, is that people shouldn't even know where you live. And I said to her multiple times, I said, oh, I'm not interested. I'm not innocent. I'm not saying I'm innocent, but at the end of the day, people shouldn't even know where you live. Under the Privacy Act, no one should even know where you live. No one should even know where you fucking live. I'm not being funny. Like, seriously, no one should even know where you live. Like, honestly, I know I'm not innocent. I'm not acting like I'm innocent. I know that, but I'm saying no one should even know where you live, to be fair. Like, they shouldn't even know where you live. Like, your address shouldn't be put out there publicly. No, it isn't. No, that bit isn't my fault. I never gave my mum's fucking address. That address shouldn't be out there publicly. Even in them non-stings, yeah. Even in them non-stings, right? Even in them non-stings when they used to get them nonces and they find out where they live, they don't put their address out there. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. Tramadol found out where my mum lived. No, I didn't. No, I fucking did not. No, I fucking did not give my mum's address. And even when they go to these people's addresses, their address is not out there. Yeah, no, it was Tramadol that put the address out there. I didn't put the address. So realistically, your address shouldn't even be out there publicly. You know, to be honest with you. Your address shouldn't really be put out there, you know? And that's it. I reckon, yeah. Your address shouldn't even be out there. Why is your address even out there? Yeah, I do remember it. The door getting glued. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so no one should even know where my mum lives. Yeah, they should even know. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. No, I'm not bringing it all to my mum's door because how do people know? Hold on a minute. How do people know where my mum lives? 1 second. Okay. How do people know where my mum lives? It doesn't matter if I'm here or not. People should know where my mum lives. And LT started it today, anyways. Firstly, LT has started a lot of it. Secondly, they shouldn't even know where my mum lives. No, I didn't give the address out, you spastic. I have never gave my mum's address out, you retard. Why would I give my mum's address out? Use your brain. No, I did not give my mum's address out, you retard. Who would give their address out where they're staying? You clown. No, I didn't. No, I fucking did not. So why is this address even been put out there? That's another thing. I don't know how they got it. Tramadol got it. Probably looked up the name, went through the IP of the broadband. So they shouldn't even know where she lives, to be honest. They shouldn't even know where she lives, to be fair. Or if they did find out where, or okay. Or if they did find out where she lived, they'd give it to one person, and if you was pissing them off, they'd come. It shouldn't be public. It shouldn't even be public. People shouldn't know where other people are living. You know what I'm saying? So it's as simple as that. I never gave it. I never gave it. I never gave the address. I never gave the address. If I gave I never, that address shouldn't even be public. It's true though, to be fair. So yeah. Yeah, simple as that. But yeah, all of these people trying to egg on this guy, and they were all cowards. That's all the people that was trying to egg him on were cowards. They're all cowards as well. All of these people that was trying to egg him on. All of them were cowards as well. They weren't even normal impartial people. They were all cowards. They were like, yeah, this is it today. I'm gonna get my dick out. I'm gonna see Peter because they're so obsessed with me. They've got a raging obsession with me, right? They were getting their dick out and think, oh yeah, he's gonna get smashed in today. Yeah, it was never happening, bro. They wished it was happening. They wished it was gonna happen. Yeah. I can't believe there's a single mum that thinks she's still good. She's too good for Nando's. Fuck. That is key. That is funny, bro. It's full of old, ugly men that project their life failures onto you. Yeah, exactly, bro. And then they try to talk about other people that are better than them. I know, bro. I know. They sit on here every day obsessing over other men. They don't even leave their house. It's a madness, isn't it? It is strange, isn't it? It is strange. They've been doing it for years as well. These people have been doing it for years. And you know, deep down, a lot of them are jealous. A lot of them are jealous, bro. That's why they don't come up on the panels and that. A lot of these people they were jealous though, lols. Nonce Legs, Red Star, Nonce Legs, Red Star, Jamie Thompson. There's another fucker as well. There's oh no, you definitely are jealous. You definitely are jealous. For men to come on the internet every day for years stalking other men, oh, you're definitely jealous. You couldn't even pay me £1 million to do that. No, you are definitely jealous. Because if you wasn't jealous and you wasn't gay, you'd be getting on with your own lives. There's no getting out of it. So you're not jealous. Okay, well then you're gay. So which one is it? Are you jealous or are you gay? Or both. You either one or the other or you're both. No, 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 no. You people, listen to what I'm trying to say, yeah? You people come on the internet from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed stalking other men. Are you trying to tell me that's normal? Are you what you know? Are you really? No, 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 no. It's not about no, 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 no. Listen, 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 listen. You don't come on here to annoy people. Your life is dedicated to me. Do you not understand? There's a big difference. Yeah? There's a big difference between people coming on here and trying to annoy people and what you people do. You waste your whole life. And it's jealousy. It is actually jealousy. It has got to be jealousy. I don't come on here annoying people. I don't come on here stalking men because I'm not a jealous ass bastard and I've got a life. Do you understand? And you know it is, and you know deep down it's jealousy. To sit on here for 4 years stalking a man you don't know, it's gotta be jealousy. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, bro. There's nothing else it could be, right? You should be out there with your girlfriend, your life, all this money that you people claim that you've got. No way. For someone to do what they do for 4 years, from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, it's deep rooted jealousy. Even if they're not aware of it, they might not even know they are, but they are. But they are, though. But they are. What's my life in the past 3 months? Going out, eating good food, going out, eating good food, going for drinks, went to a couple of new places. The past 3 months, had a good Christmas with family, which you people was on YouTube on Christmas. So, I mean, what was you people doing in the past 3 months? Oh, one sec. Let's say the last year. Yeah, what was you people doing in the last year? Sat on YouTube, calling people what you are yourselves, probably not leaving the house. What were you people doing? What you people do on it is so weird. I don't know how you don't understand that. I don't know how you don't understand what you people do on here is so weird. It is so weird. And I don't even think you understand it. I don't even think you've got the brain capacity to understand what you people do on here is weird. It's weird. It's not even about how long you're on it for, actually. It's also how weird you people actually are. On that Law J channel, it's full of freaks. That's all it is on that channel. It's full of self-projecting little freaks that ain't got no life. I went out yesterday, went out today, went out the day before, that just don't have a life. And that's it, bro. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird as fuck. But your brain's never going to comprehend that. You're not jealous, you're not gay, yet you spend all day, every day for 4 years stalking a man that you don't know. Yeah, make that make sense. Make it make sense. That makes a lot of sense, innit? Yeah, yeah. Not much. I go out drinking, I go out to the cinema. Okay, but what do you people do? Okay, okay. So what do you people do then? Tell us what you people do. And like I said, I've done more than 4 years in 4 years than you've probably done in your whole life, a lot of you people. What do you people do then? I'm gonna make a tea in a minute. Yeah, come on. Poverty-eyed Joe with the £200 phone. And then you call me a munter in this community. I'm better looking than all of the people that try and call me a munter, even the people that show their faces. Make it make sense, lad. The same thing with LT, bro. I don't really even give a fuck. If I won today, lost today, he didn't turn up. I'm not going to speak to him off here ever again. Never ever again am I going to speak to him off here. No way. Trying to pull on me, thank you. It's going to end when you leave the community. which is what I'm doing on Wednesday when this cunt doesn't show up. I want to hear his excuses for a laugh. But I won't talk to him off here ever again. I don't talk to biased people. Nah. Yeah, being called a munter by people that are actually ugly. I'm being called a munter by people that are actually too ugly to ever get a woman. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not speaking to LT off here ever again. Fuck that. Yeah, or yeah, it's simple. Never again. I don't think I would, bro, to be fair. Yeah, well, if it's speculate, like I said, it's not, until you show your faces, I'm right. As simple as that. Until you show you people are not the munters, right? Then you are the munters. Simple as that. If it's speculation, prove me wrong. You can say it's speculation all you like, but it isn't speculation because you know I'm right. That's why you people don't show your faces. You don't show your faces because you're fucking ugly as shit. And you know that if you show your face, how are you going to talk about anyone else? Well, Timmy started it. Timmy started the drama the other day. He started it with his fucking fat, ugly mouth, bringing me into his bullshit. Bringing me into his bullshit. He's fat. I'm leaving this community on Wednesday, anyways, bro. I'm deleting the channel and everything. So that's it, bro. I'm gone Wednesday. When I laugh at these excuses, I'm leaving, bro. Gonna get as many people on this new channel, normal people as possible. Then I'm bouncing, lad. Of course, he's a real munter. Look at him and nonce legs, bro. Why do you think they do what they do? Just look at the way they look. Just look at the way. Okay, fuck the people that don't show their faces, yeah? Okay. Forget the people that don't show their faces, right? Look at nonce legs. Look at Timmy. Look at Jamie Thompson. Look at these three ugly bastards that try and talk about me. You know? You know what I'm saying? Look at these ugly bastards. You'd kill them. You'd kill yourself if you was them. You would actually kill yourselves if you was them. Oh, he's just a little retard. You'd kill yourself if you was any of these people. You'd kill yourselves. You would actually kill yourselves. I would. If I was Timmy, I'd kill myself. If I was Timmy, bro, I would kill myself. Yeah? If I was Lord J, I would kill myself. These people, could you imagine these people go out? Could you imagine these people going out approaching? Could you imagine these people going out approaching? Never. Yeah, that's not happening, lad. Well, that's not going to be happening, is it? Yeah. You're just all little weasels on this community, most of yous. You're just little weasels. That's what you are. Weasels. It's a disabled community. Because he's a spaz himself. That's why. Yeah. I was going to put £500 on a double both teams to score, but Joseph Farrar he wouldn't let me. Yeah, I'm going to be meeting this Christian Izzy very soon, so I don't need to be on here anyways. I wouldn't be on here anyways, even if I wasn't speaking to someone, for fuck's sake. Let's not use that as an excuse. Come on, bro. Can't just leave at the end of the day because you're going to meet someone or you met someone. Like at the end of the day, even if you haven't, you shouldn't even really be on here. Yeah, bro, I ran my mouth. Okay, bro. No, he ran his mouth on his video. You people run your mouths all day, every day. Timmy runs his mouth all day, every day. Yeah? Oh, it's a long story. I just don't like Dr. Pepper. I just don't like Dr. Pepper. It's as simple as that. Oh, fuck. Oh, my leg, bro. Lainey's getting old, bless her. Lainey. Yeah, post a link. So weird. You gave me a headache today again. I got a headache, bro. Me, I think I've got an overactive bladder. Yeah, yeah, I am. About 2 or 3 days, yeah. If you come off for like 3 or 4 days, your brain feels good. A week, 2 weeks, your brain feels lush. You come back on this little community, after about 2 or 3 days, you get brain damage again. Every time, bro. It's because it's disabled. It's disabled. You're engaging with disabled people, like Timmy and that. You're engaging with retards. Do you understand? So I've got a sore head now. Yeah. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Lols, I'm not gay, lad. I'm not gay. I'm not fucking gay, mate. But I still need to message that Miles McCoy. Don't I, Stephen Howard, Greavesy? Ha, you already know, Leslie, little copycat. Oh, bro, I need to message that Miles McCoy. No, I haven't told it today. Would you like me to tell it? Would you like me to tell it? Boo! You little copycat. So basically, yeah. So basically, yeah. I come across this thing where people kept saying that, oh, Cheryl Cole was attractive. Cheryl Cole was attractive. So I said to Nonchlegs, oh, I don't find her attractive. He said, you're gay. He said that you're gay. I said, I'm not gay. She's just not my cup of tea. He's like, no, you gotta be gay. You can't deny that she's attractive. 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 And then he started saying it in college as well. Because Miles McCoy and Jackery was fucking bullying him for the way that he dresses. They basically thought he was fucking gay. And then he's like, I'm not gay. I like Cheryl Cole. I watch the X Factor. She's not attractive. She's fucking ugly. She's got no tits. She's got no fucking ass. She looks like a fucking transgender. She is nowhere near as good as people make out she is. She is nowhere as good as people make out. Not a chance, mate. She's nowhere near as good as people make out, lad. Yep, you know, bro. You already know, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna message that Miles, bro. Oh, it's gonna be weird, isn't it? Nah, she's fucking not fit. Not, she is not fit. She's fucking stinking. Okay, homo. What's the chances, lad? If you think, okay, what's the chances that everyone that doesn't find her attractive gets called gay? It's obviously a trend. It's obviously a trend. How comes anyone that, if you go on the internet, people used to call each other gay if they don't find her attractive. Would they do that if their name weren't Cheryl Cole? No, they wouldn't. So it is a trend. You don't understand the point of a trend? A trend doesn't have to be explained. You know, and Rihanna, well, you could go out and get a better looking woman every time you went out. Well, not get one, but like you would see one. It is to fit in. It generally is to fit in. It was generally a trend to fit in. She's got no arse, she's got no tits. She's not the best looking. She really isn't. So are people not allowed preferences? Are people not allowed preferences? Yeah, he bullied him. Yeah. Him and Jackery, they used to take turns bullying him. And then when he went home, his mum used to throw the Tilly the Dalmatian on him. That's why he's scared of dogs. You know, there's always reasons why people are scared of dogs. You get me? Yeah. And that's where his fear of dogs come from. His mum used to throw the dog on him. He used to. That's why he was put into care. Oh, he was put into care at a very, very, very young age because of it. Ugh. He was put into care at a very, very, very young age. Why do you think he got his first place at 19? Well, yeah, Sydney Sweeney. I like Sydney Sweeney, man. I discovered her a couple of months ago. Yeah, I think she's all right. Yeah, but I wouldn't start saying, "Oh, if you don't like her, you're gay." Homo, everyone is gay. Yeah, I think she's all right. Yeah. Wait, so does that mean? Wait, no, I'm not part of the trend because I tell you why I'm not part of the trend. 1 second. The reason I'm not part of the trend is because I saw her in a horror film. I didn't even know her name. Before I even knew her name, with non-legs, it was easy. Oh, Cheryl Cole's fit. Cheryl Cole's attractive. I didn't know her name. I literally didn't know her name, and I didn't start talking about her. I watched a horror film called The Housemaid, and there was some sex scenes, and I saw like a lot of her like nude. I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I didn't even know her name until I looked up the movie. I didn't know about her until then. And I saw her like actually like there was like sex scenes and shit. So I'm thinking, oh yeah. But I didn't start calling people gay. I didn't start talking about her. Do you understand? Like what people used to do with Cheryl Cole. They used to actually talk about her and look at you weird if you didn't agree. That was part of the copycat trend. There's no sugar. Fuck. There's a little bit of sugar. No, completely different. I didn't know her name. And now I don't even care. I don't ever say anything. And I only liked her because she had big boobies. Those people just like Cheryl Cole to fit in. You know? I would cream. No, I wouldn't. I literally wouldn't because she's not attractive. She's not attractive, so I really wouldn't cream. She's not attractive. She was never ever attractive. And also she hasn't got a body. So if someone doesn't have a body, then I don't want them. And you wouldn't as well. If their name wasn't Cheryl Cole, you wouldn't care. It's copying. It's just copying the crowd. What do you think, Mr. E? It's just to fit in. It's just to fit in. That's it. Like it is. It is though. You didn't want to feel left out. But no, I wouldn't cream. And do you know why? I see better than that every time I go out. Every time I go out, you see better than her. Every time you go out, you see better than Cheryl Cole every time you go out. You're telling me you can't go into an O'Neill's on a Thursday and see a lovely little American that's better looking than her. No, she doesn't, Stephen Howard. She looks nothing like her. How would you know that? Yeah, but you're not. Yeah, but you're not going to get Cheryl Cole. So why would people talk about Cheryl Cole? You got more chance of getting that than Cheryl Cole. Surely the most alpha thing you could do is Cheryl Cole. No, because she's not attractive. She's average. She's average at best. Because she's not attract. She's average at best. She's not good, bro. You can get better than that in London any day. You can go into a nightclub in London, right, and you can find better than Cheryl Cole. Why is if people ask about Cheryl Cole? Because it's a trend. It's to fit in. And Rihanna, she looks even worse. Rihanna looks even worse. Yep, they bullied him rotten, lad. They used to take it in turns, bullying him. Sig wasn't that good looking. Nah, not really, bro. Do you remember when I was talking about having babies with her and that, and she was going along with it? Do you remember that, Leslie? That was funny. Do you remember that little video? You've never seen Christy and Izzy, Stephen Howard. Do you remember that? Do you remember that Sig video, Leslie? Because Cheryl Cole was nowhere near as good as people are making out, and if her name wasn't Cheryl Cole, Dr. Echo, no one would care. Do you not understand? No, I didn't get a blow. I didn't get a blowjob, just sex. She's like, oh, if you go down on me, I'll give you a blowjob. I said, I'm not fucking going down on you. Fuck off. Nah. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is if Cheryl Cole wasn't called Cheryl Cole, no one would care. Think about it. Okay, let's use this analogy. That date I went on, that last date I went on with that one from Italy with the hair, and I'm wearing a grey top. She's better than Cheryl Cole. But why didn't someone say, oh, if you don't find her attractive, you're gay? Because it's the name. Do you not understand? Yeah, I do, Leslie. Do you not understand? It's the name. It's not the person. It's the actual name. That person that I went on that date with was way better than Cheryl Cole. But no one's going to say that because her name's not Cheryl Cole. Do you get it? It's a trend. It's a bit like brands. Yeah, it's a bit like brands, bro. So if you don't find Cheryl Cole attractive, but you find Sydney Sweeney attractive, that still means you're gay. Do you not understand the flawed logic? Do you not understand the flawed logic? Dr. Echo, do you not understand the flawed logic? So you're gay if you don't find Cheryl Cole attractive, but what if you liked freckled women with big boobs and blue eyes? Would that still make you gay? So are men not allowed preferences then? So it's a trend. It said on ChatGPT, Leslie, that people used to like Cheryl Cole to blend in with the crowd to avoid being teased. It's on ChatGPT. And do you know how accurate ChatGPT is? Yeah, Morgyn, she was my mama, Leslie. She was my mama. My mama. Yeah, she abandoned me. But anyways, yeah, you get me. So if I would get with Sydney Sweeney, but I don't like Cheryl Cole. Would that still make me gay then, by your logic, Dr. Echo? She had big boobies, Leslie. She had big boobies. Launch Legs thought he had a chance with her, trying to message her. Fucking virgin. He was trying to get my sloppy seconds, a little virgin. Launch Legs he's a little virgin, man. Nasty little virgin. He was trying to get them boobs, but nah, he got rejected. Got rejected, didn't he? So does that mean I'm gay then, Dr. Echo? Does that mean I'm gay? So does that mean I'm gay then? Because Dr. Echo, I just want to know, lad, where the desire comes from to want to copy another person. I just want to know where that desire comes from. I just want to know where that desire comes from to want to copy another person. You know? Because you have got no mind of your own. So you want to fit in. Anything to fit in, eh? Leslie. I don't know who had bigger boobies, Leslie, Sig or USA Izzy. I think they were around the same size, to be fair. Yep. Ew, I don't want to message that dwarf. Yeah, I don't know who had bigger boobies. No, I've just typed Cheryl Cole in Google Images, and I don't see what the hype was all about. Stephen Howard. USA Izzy is Morgyn, lad. Yeah, she had a nasty mini. I sucked on her boobies the whole time we was having sex. Leslie. For extra nutrients. How cute is that? Yep, don't see the appeal. Definitely wouldn't start questioning someone's sexuality over. Yeah, definitely wouldn't start questioning someone's sexuality over. You know? No, Cheryl Cole was definitely a trend. It was Cheryl Cole, Megan Fox, Rihanna, Beyonce, and Justin Bieber for the girls. They went mad over Justin Bieber back in 2011, 2012. Again, just a normal looking kid. Um, but obviously it was the trend. Justin Bieber was the trend. Back in 2011, oh bro, Justin Bieber was the trend. Yeah, they all used to copy each other. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Justin Bieber, Harry Styles. Yeah, that was a trend. That was definitely a trend. I remember that. Little copycats. Dr. Echo. Do you not remember Justin Bieber? Charles, his name was. Yep. I can't believe my mummy abandoned me. Morgyn abandoned me, Leslie. I got abandoned, bro. It's quite sick when you think about it. Yeah. How can you abandon your own child? Do you know what I mean? How can you abandon your baby and go back home like nothing's happened? I actually messaged her ex like an hour ago. I said, "Oh, bless you, Damon. Oh, bless you, Damon." She sure did. She sure did, Leslie. She said the slower the better. She said the slower the better. She said you'll be my 25th. I'm thinking, what have I walked into here, Mr. Bean? What have I walked into? Jesus Christ. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bro, I'm gonna get the Scream costume, yeah, and I'm gonna start ringing LT. I'm gonna be like, I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna leave him voice notes. And then if he doesn't answer, I'm gonna go to Tottenham. Then I'm gonna go to Tottenham and be like, with the costume. Would you like to see that, Mr. Bean? I'm back. Wanna play a game? Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. She had big boobies as well, Leslie. Yep. Back when you could get one night stands, huh? Nope. Nope, I haven't. Do. No, I just like blowjobs, Leslie. I just like blowjobs and boobies, to be fair. That's all I like. I like watching vintage blowjobs. I love that kind of stuff. Yep. Yeah. But mainly just boobies, Leslie, to top up on my vitamins, you know, to top up on my nutrients and stuff. No, I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, I don't know who had. Imagine Sig, yeah. Imagine Sig and USA Izzy, yeah, just um, like just rubbing their tits on your dick. Imagine them just like rubbing like their tits on your dick. Yeah, let's stop talking about this now because I'm gonna start getting horny. So let's change the subject. Football bets. Right, I've got a nice football bet for tomorrow, everyone. If you want to copy, Yeah. I've got a nice football bet if you want. Did you see Sig when I was talking about the babies and stuff? She loved it, innit? Leslie, she loved it. No, why would I want why would I want a hand job? I can give myself a hand job. I don't want a hand job. I can do that myself. I want a lovely warm mouth around my dick. You know? I want a lovely warm mouth. Why would I want a hand job? I can do that my fucking self. Fucking hand job. You know? That's really silly. Silly thing to ask. If he can wait for me all he wants. I don't give a fuck. You can wait on me all you want. I don't really care. I'm going out regardless. Simple. So I'm not scared of anyone, bro. I'll go out. I don't give a fuck. You meant it. No, not all of them did. They're so selfish. They're just really selfish, some of these women. I hope this Christian Izzy gives blowjobs or I'm fucked, basically. You never know, bro. And I can't ask it, can I? I don't even think when I meet them soon I can ask. So you can't ask, you're just going to have to find out yourself, innit? No, they didn't. Not all of them did, no. Sig wanted dick that day, and she got my number, yeah, Leslie, and then she asked me where I went. She was like, "Oh, I don't like really touching people and stuff, and I don't really like touching people and stuff. I don't eat pussy. That's disgusting." And then she nexted me, and then she texted me saying, "Where have you upstairs?" Then she started kissing me and coming on to me and stuff. Started coming on to me. So yeah, Sig bought me chicken, you know. She bought me chicken from the chicken shop. And I said we was going to go to Nando's the next day, and I never showed up. Yep, I done a runner. Yeah, I done a runner, bro. I done a runner, lad. Do, 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 do. She's an idiot, bro. She's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna have sex. We'll go back and we'll do stuff, but we're not gonna have sex. We're not gonna have sex." I think she started wanking my dick here, and I was playing with her tits and shit. And she's like, we're not gonna have sex. We're not gonna have sex." All of a sudden, she just jumped on my dick. Leslie, ah, bless you. We went back to watch some Alf Stewart. I said it on the video. I went back to watch some Alf Stewart. Yep, to watch some Alf Stewart. Yep. We watched some Alf Stewart parodies. Oh, did you like the little talk? Who's messaging me? Yeah, it was lovely. You should have saw that blowjob I got in Nottingham, Leslie. That blowjob I got in Nottingham, I don't even think I lasted like 30 seconds. Because we was kissing. I couldn't fuck her, she was on her period. So we was making out, right, in the hotel room. We were drinking wine, and then she just started like rubbing my dick. And then like she'd move her hand off. my dick, and then I'd move her hand back onto my dick. And then we started kissing. And then she just went down on me. I can't remember how long I lasted, but she went down on me. Yeah. Yep. A lot come out as well. Yeah, a lot come out. And then I kicked her out. After I was done, I just kicked her out. Yeah, I just kicked her out. I wanted the bed to myself. She went home. She went home with a load of like cum in her mouth. Leslie, that is absolutely delicious. Lovely. Yeah, she went home with a load of cum in her mouth. Yeah, that's funny as fuck, bro. And then she probably say to her parents, "Will like, where have you been? Never you mind, you know. Never you mind, you know." Yeah, she had big boobies as well, Leslie. Yep. No, I didn't pay her. I met her in a nightclub, the lads. I met her in a nightclub, the lads. It wasn't an escort. It was a. It was a. I met her in a nightclub, and then we met the next day. We met on the Sunday. Ant-Man went home. I stayed. No, she was Colombian, but she was born here. I was telling her all about USA Izzy, Leslie. I was telling her all about USA Izzy. It was fun. I was telling her all about it. I used to tell these women all about it and stuff. Oh gosh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, bro. And then I got a blowjob in the alleyway from an American Leslie. She said, "I really want you, but I don't think you want me. But I don't think you want me." See, I have all of these experiences that nonce legs don't have. Because he just don't have the looks. He don't have the looks. He don't have the clothes. And he most certainly don't have any money. No, it's quite normal talking about sexual stuff. That's how we was brought into the world through sex. We need to normalize it and not make it sound weird because there's nothing weird about it. I really want you, but I don't think you want me. Yeah. But I don't think you want me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The one in Manchester swallowed my sperm and stuff. Oh, Lainey knows about all the women I've been with. I'm sure Lainey knows all of the. Yeah, I showed my mum a video before. I was holding this American's hand and we was talking, and I sent it to my mother. I was pissed. No, not the details, not the exact details, but you know, there's the you know. I don't know who my favorite one was. Um, no, I don't think she saw that. No, I don't think she did. That she never ever did see. No one from my family did. No one from my family ever saw that. Funny enough. Actually, they never did. They never did. Yeah. The 19-year-old was okay, Leslie, but she didn't have any boobies. Do you know what? I reckon if I had a baby with a Scottish person, I'd probably call it Miles. Yep, I'd call it Miles. Probably call it Miles if it was from Scotland. I like that name. I like that name. Fucking yeah, yeah. The 19-year-old was all right and stuff. She used to give good blowjobs, Leslie. But I used to treat her like shit and that, bro. I can actually see why she actually turned out to be a cunt, like in the end. No, I don't really watch porn. Not really. Sometimes I watch vintage porn. Sometimes, but not really. It's always vintage as well. Ant Man, I'll never forget Ant Man. I'll never forget Ant Man. I'll never forget Ant Man, bro. You watch porn from the 70s. That's fucking weird. I've known a lot of people that watch porn, yeah. He says I know a lot of people that watch porn. Porn, but not from the 70s, he said. Nope, I never got I remember the first time we sat down on the sofa actually. She was showing me her little tattoos and stuff. Then I started stroking her breasticles. I started squeezing her breasticles. Leslie, breasticles, as Tony Hollywood called them. But you're not a lovely fellow, a little fellow. You lovely little fellow. Then she just pulled her top out. I pulled her top up, Leslie, and they come out. She pulled her little Calvin Klein bra up, and out they came. Yeah, she pulled her little top up, and out they dangled. Leslie, what a lovely sight. Leslie, that's what you call a lovely sight. I'm not telling you what I done. That's personal. All I'm gonna tell you is I got my vitamins that day, and then I got abandoned, and I was depressed for like 2 years after that, and then I got depressed for like 2 years after. Then I had to try to find a new mama because they put me into care, didn't they? So obviously, when I was abandoned, they tried to give me a few other different mummies. Tried getting them vitamins from them, never worked. So I was basically just thrown from pillar to post, pillar to post, pillar to post. Basically, that's probably why I'm so bloody fucked up in my head. Why would you have a child if you don't want them? Ah, the alleyway. That alleyway one. Oh my fucking god, I almost passed out. I'm not sure. Quash knows about USA, is he? She's a nasty, nasty, nasty fellow. Yeah. It was the alleyway one, I reckon. The Somalian one, she was kind of biting my dick, so it kind of hurt. Ouch! Ouch! I said. Yeah, it was the alleyway one, I reckon, or the Nottingham one. I don't know, bro. Maybe I think it's the alleyway one. The alleyway one. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna pass out. Bear in mind, we was both drunk and that. I just took my pants down. I thought I was gonna. I thought my dick died and went to fucking heaven. Leslie. The 19-year-old was good at giving blowjobs though. She used to come round the old house after I finished work sometimes and give me a lovely blowjob. Then we'd have a lovely Chinese and then I'd go to bed. Leslie, and then I'd go to bed sometimes. Yep. Have a nice Chinese and then go to sleep. Yep. No, she went back to America, bro. I had her number and then she went back to America. She wasn't from here, she was American, bro. It was not last summer, the summer before that. Uh-uh. They were skanks, and they're the best kind of women, skanks, Dr. Echo. They were skanks, most of them. I remember that 19-year-old, yeah, she was pissed off at me, yeah. She was like, oh, yeah, we're not doing anything until you change. I'm sick of you. Rah, rah, rah. I took her back to the house and that, innit? Bear in mind, I got stuff before and that. She come back. She said, I'm not giving you anything. I'm not giving you anything. Rah, rah, rah. I said, what if I give you money? I'll never forget this. She was like, she was like, she was like, I'll never forget this. Yeah. I'm not a prostitute, but but how much? And it was £50 on the side, yeah. And yeah, I just said have the £50 on the side, innit? And then she done it and then she swallowed it. Yeah, that was one time though, bro. I remember that. That was the old house. She has done it for we have fucked in that and she's done it for free before and that, obviously, but that's like I don't think she really liked doing it. And that. So I just thought, yeah, there was £50 on the side and that. So yeah, there you go. I'm not a prostitute, but how much? Oh gosh. And she swallowed it as well. I think she swallowed it one time too. Yeah, man. But the thing is, when I was meeting her and stuff, Leslie, like she's not ugly. She was really nice and stuff. But I was always looking for somebody with bigger like breasticles and stuff because I had to think of like the future. You know, of like me getting vitamins and obviously baby Peter. You know what I mean? I always had to think of like the future and stuff. And you know, if you don't see a future with someone and stuff, but she was like good at like sucking dick and stuff, but like there was no boobies, so that's it's not no good for me. It's not something I would be interested in. Oh gosh, yeah, yeah, I do, I do. Peter Belly does, yeah. Because when if I got someone like pregnant and stuff, I'd want to see like the progress of the pregnancy and stuff, like how big their boobs get and stuff and whatever. I'd like to see the progress. I'd need to see like the progress and whatnot. So yeah, basically. Do 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 do. I still don't know whose was bigger though, USA Izzy's or Sigs. I think they were both as big as each other. Yeah, I think they were both as big as each other, to be fair. Yeah. Yes. I went on her profile a couple of months ago and she was wearing like a little top, Leslie, and you could see like she's got big boobs and stuff. And I was thinking, I had them once upon a time. They were mine. I had them. Ha! They were mine at one point. I told Scott all about it. I said, I've already had your daughter and her body. Thank you very much, you silly goose. Oh, Christian Izzy's just messaged me. I remember that USA Izzy's kisses. I love them kisses. I like to be kissed. I like to be hugged. Seriously, it felt not so nice, them kisses, Leslie. Yeah, Christian Izzy's talking to me now. No, he didn't. I was just talking about all of the women that I've been with. Fire stick. No, I think she's all right, Christian Izzy. She doesn't ignore, man. I think she's all right, bro. She actually seems all right, bro. Seriously, I've had no cunty behaviour so far. Nothing so far, lad. I don't blame you. We was just talking about some of the women that I've been with in the past, Fire stick. It's always nice to look back on your collection. Fire stick. It's always nice to look back on your little collection. So yeah. Do 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 do. So if you think if me and Sig had a baby, Leslie, would a baby be cute? Oh fuck! At least you stayed off the gambling, Fire stick, lad. At least you stayed off the gambling, bro. I'll do the football bet tomorrow, yeah? I don't like this LT. He's such a nasty fellow. Was it hot? Not really, bro. Bro, nothing's hot for me except the Reaper burger. No, some of the cunts, some of the. Alright, this single mama, yeah, with 3 kids, yeah. Do you know what I said to her as a joke, Leslie? I said, hey, Fire stick, yeah, you know this single mama? Yeah. Yeah, it is. They think they're too. These women think they're too good for Nando's now, Leslie. I said, oh, we should go Nando's sometime just to see what she'd say, yeah? Because I like, I can't explain it, yeah? She said she doesn't, she thought she was too good for Nando's. Nando's is a luxury nowadays, mate. This country's in poverty. This country's in poverty, lad. You know? Scream 7 is, yeah, I'm talking to her. I don't think I can watch horror films anymore. That's Fire stick after that, lad. It's too sick. It's disgusting, bro. Maybe I will, bro. Maybe I'll get over it after a couple of months, but it's a bit too much now, bro. Yeah? It's a bit it's a bit fucked up, isn't it, Fire Stick? I can remember this scene. Yeah, this guy they put a knife through his neck and he started spilling blood out of his mouth. That's definitely 18 for a reason, bro. Um, no, I haven't ordered it yet. I just get a whole chicken at Nando's, whole chicken and rice. No, I didn't, bro. I said if he knocks the door, he breaks the window, then I'll do something. Oh no, not this spastic again. I hate this little toxic sector. Remember, Leslie, you're not my mama. Yuck, yuck. You're not my mummy. Yuck, yuck. You're not my mama. They tried to con me into thinking that they were my mama. I've only got one mama. And they weren't any of you women. There were none of you. There were none of you, cheeky chappies. Okay, hell. Alright. USA Izzy's my mama. One second, I'm trying to message her. Yep. How sweet? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it is sweet. And have you noticed, Leslie, she looks like me as well? That was the most weirdest part about it. Is she looked exactly like me? Same hair, same eyes. Leslie. Waiting for me tomorrow, bro. You'll be waiting a very long time, bro. We're waiting a very long time. Yeah. Of course I'm going to put a bet on. Sniff around who? Oh, mate, that virgin ain't getting no one. He's a simp. He's a proper simp, that nonce legs. Of course I'm putting a bet on tomorrow, bro. What do you think? I'm going to stay in? Am I fuck going to stay in? I'm going out tomorrow. Of course I am. Because I'm not scared of no brother. You're not intimidating no cunt. You get me? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yep. Can you believe that they abandoned me though, Leslie? She actually abandoned me. How sick is that? She took my money, she took my stake, and then she abandoned me. She should be put into prison for that. Should be sent to the death penalty. Sentenced. Sentenced to sentenced to the death penalty. I'll show you tomorrow. I used to have dreams, Leslie, about her and stuff. How cute is that? Little dreams. They were cute little dreams. About my mama. Yeah. That's so cute. Isn't it? Because he's already found his mama. Because he's already found his mama. That's what someone wrote before, Leslie. Peter Belly can't get attached anymore. Yeah, it took me about 2.5 years. I remember one time I was in Manchester and I was in the hotel and I was crying. I was crying my little eyes out and she didn't care. She didn't care. I was crying my little eyes out. I remember one time I was in Manchester. I remember I went to see if my friend would come out. He didn't come out. Yeah, bro. I was bad for about 2.5 years. 2 years. Yeah, I know. Yep. I got left. She is horrible what she done to me. Nothing but a coward. That's what you are. Do you reckon if she was outside with LT today, do you reckon I would have went out then? Leslie. Nah. No, I would have had to. That's your mama, innit? It's family. No, I probably would, to be honest. It's your mama, innit? How can you not? Yeah. Yeah. And where would I bring my mama? Where would I bring my mama? Inside the house. Inside the house, innit? Peter Belly can't get attached anymore because he's already found his mama. I'll never forget that comment. Bro, somebody just wrote it out of nowhere because you've already found your mama. Sig not Peter Belly's mama. Sig not Peter Belly's mama. Oh, oi, fire stick. You can't get attached anymore because you've already found your mama. Uh, it's not simping when the person's your mama, Joe. That's literally my mama. You know, that's not simping. That's being an opportunist. I tell you what simping is, yeah? Simping is what nonce legs does. That's what, no, simping is like when you're, how do I explain it? Simping is kissing women's asses on the internet, defending them and putting them on a pedestal like what nonce legs does with Autumn. If my mama was outside, of course I'm going to go outside to bring my mummy back in the house. I don't give a fuck. I'm interested, and that's all that counts. So that's it. I'm interested, and that's all that counts. So no, honestly, no, on a real. What would I do? Honestly, like in all seriousness, um, I don't know. Probably nothing, to be honest. Probably nothing, to be fair. Maybe like a year ago, I would have maybe just told them about themselves, but now probably nothing, to be honest. Even if they walk past me, I don't think I would, bro. It's gone on too long now, bro. You know. No, I don't think I would do anything. I already had her body, Joe. I already had her body, lad. I told her dad I already had her body. No, I'd probably do nothing, to be fair, bro. I've already got a new mama anyways, Joe. So it's fine by me. Do you remember the 19-year-old Joe? She said that I treat her like shit and that. Because he didn't do what he was supposed to do and he was giving me a headache. Uh-huh. But I don't regret messaging family and stuff. No, no. All seriousness, I don't forget message. I don't regret messaging her family and fucking with her and that. She deserved it for being a little cunt. She deserved it for being a little cunt. She deserved everything she got. I told my mum this as well when we weren't talking. How do you remember that? No, I don't regret that. I don't regret that. I don't regret that, to be fair. If you want to be a cunt, I'll be a cunt. I don't regret that. I said this to my mum when I was living at the old house as well, when all that shit was going on. I don't regret it. Not one little bit. Simple. I don't regret any of it. You're not scary, no, brother. Oi, LT, you're not scary, no, brother. Okay. Okay, how about this, Joe, right? What if I wear the Scream? What if I wear the Scream costume? And I go to Tottenham and try and meet LT. Will you then give me a W? Will you then big me up then? If I order this costume and I go there on Wednesday and I walk around, will you big me up? Oh, she just said, oh, it was a bad thing to do. I said, yeah, well, they led me on and stuff, and they didn't give me closure, so fuck them, innit? So if I go to Tottenham in the Screen costume, but I'm gonna have to start the calls first though. In it, Fire Stick, I'll call him and be like, I'll have to call LT a few times and leave him some voicemail saying, I'm back. I'm gonna get ya. And then I have to leave a couple of voice notes, and then I'm gonna have to just pull up. Make a scream eight, in it, Fire Stick. Make a make a scream eight, isn't it? Why would I expect him to, bro? Why would I expect him to go? How many times has he done this? He's been doing this for years. He must love driving his little car. Yeah, I'll ring him first, innit? Being like, you want to play a little game? Yeah. I'll be like, you're going to have to get USA Izzy and back in touch with me or else. I'm going to go for you. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Like the claws and that, innit? Yeah. Oh, gosh. He must love driving in his little car. He must love driving in his little car. He said he left, yeah, because he was shouting and the neighbour's got kids or something. How many years? About 5. Yeah, about 5. About 5 years. He's broken to the house before, bro, and he tried killing me, but I wasn't there. Yeah, I think he was going to kill me, but I wasn't there. Yeah, and that was over YouTube. Uh, who I started talking to first? I come on this community through Timmy. I started talking to Timmy first, and then Pat Mustard was on here, and then I come across LT through Rick's Mace, and I don't even know where the fuck this Red Star came from. Yeah, well, when it happens, don't it? And I don't know where the fuck this Red Star come from, bro. To be fair, but Timmy and LT were um LT. I met LT from Rick's, and I thought, oh, he's a London lad like me. So yeah, yeah, he's a London lad like me. But yeah, this has been going on absolutely years. Yeah, yeah, this has been going on for absolutely years. Absolutely years. Yeah, I think I said some racist stuff to him, and I said stuff about his kid years ago. But I think breaking into someone's house is still a bit too far. I don't think I would smash. I wouldn't smash someone's. I wouldn't do that, bro. I wouldn't do that. I don't think so, bro. The only time I'll do that, yeah, is if someone. The only time I think I would do that, yeah, is if someone stopped my money or I had a child and they touched my kid. I think that's the only time I could do that. I was speaking to my friend in Amsterdam about this, and he said the same thing. He said that he knows about the YouTube thing, and he said he would never do that. He'd come on the door, and that he said that he would never ever break in, like, unless someone done something to his family. I don't think I would do that, bro. I don't think I could ever do that, bro. I don't think so. Unless someone done something like that affected me personally in my real life, or something to do with just talking about a kid. Nah, that is a bit it is a bit weird, isn't it? It is a bit weird, yeah. Oh, I'm talking to Christy and Izzy, Joe. We'll be meeting soon. She would never abandon me. She would never abandon me. She would never abandon Peter Belly. She would never abandon Peter Belly. Never. Only nasty Morgan does that, Joe. Only nasty Morgan. I just, I don't know. I don't know. Would you do it, Joseph Farrar? Would you break into someone's house if they live by themselves? 1 second, I need to message this woman on a voice note to explain something properly. Give me 2 seconds, yeah, I'll be back. Yo, sorry about that. Yeah, but how would you catch them when you weren't expecting it? Joseph Furore. Mm-hmm. You haven't seen her hair, Stephen Howard. You haven't seen her hair. You haven't seen her hair. Not possible. You like my little women's stories, Joseph Furore? Who's your favourite one? I liked USA Izzy, and I also liked Sig before I got fucked over by one of them. I got fucked, bro. Absolutely fucked. He hasn't seen her hair. He doesn't know what she looks like. No one does. Oh man. How was Sig the best, Joe? She wouldn't even give me a blowjob unless I licked her out. That's selfish. Yeah, it's just a shame about her mini. It's just a shame about her miniature, Joe, innit? She had a really nasty mini. That's the only thing. I brush my teeth 3 times a day. I wash my clothes every day. My dick never stinks, matey. Yeah. That USAzy was a horrible old cunt, innit, Joe? I just think she was I think she was just leading me on. Why did she want me to go to her birthday party, lad? But no, Sig would have been good. You could have just carried on meeting Sig and just told her to like wash herself and stuff. Ricky Millington. Ha! That's a funny account. Ha! You could have got her to go to the gym and wash. She would have been alright in it. I don't know what happened to that solicitor. I didn't go to her party, innit? She invited me to her birthday party. Yeah, I approached her at the train station, bro. She also had big boobies as well. Joe. Yep. Yeah, I forgot about that solicitor. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what happened. Because she obviously didn't wash it, innit? Yeah, that solicitor, yeah. I think that's another one I fucked up, though. I reckon I could have been in there. Yeah. I love how I love how, Joe, you say that you fucked up this one, you fucked up that one, but there's certain ones you don't list because you know that it was them. I love that, innit? I absolutely love that. You don't list other ones because you know it was them. Because you know it was them, innit? That's why. That's why you don't list the other ones because you know it was them, innit? That's why you always go to Sig and just solicitor and that one in on the date and that because you know it was a lot of the time it was them. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That Italian one, the last date I went on, we was holding hands, we was rubbing hands, we was vibing. I tried to kiss her, she didn't want to kiss. What the fuck? We was vaping and everything. So no, there isn't ones I fucked up. There was ones where I went. There was ones where I went on dates, perfect dates, fire stick, and they come up with some bogus excuse. It happened a lot of times, bro. It happened a lot of times. It happened a lot of times, bro. Trust me. Like it was like before New Year's Eve and stuff, like around the December time, and they'd come up with these mad excuses when I didn't even do anything wrong. So yeah, fuck. I haven't had any chances for a very long time. Well, except from this Christian, bro. Yeah, that was years ago, but you're talking years ago, lad. When I went on a date with, went to the casino, perfect date and stuff, fire stick. And at the end of the date, we were talking about like New Year's resolutions. I said, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, rare. And then she says to me, oh, she doesn't feel the connection, which doesn't make any sense because I look smacked, I done everything right. What are you expecting? Date I went on within 20 minutes, didn't say anything, didn't do anything wrong. They don't feel the vibe. You approached me. This is the same person that approached me. So there's been loads of times where they have wasted time, bro. There's been a lot of time, bro, where they have, and there's been a lot of times where it's been me as well. It doesn't matter if I went, okay, I can list you one where I didn't go to the casino. Bro, come on. You can't keep blaming me. You can't keep blaming. There was ones where I didn't go to the casino where they were just cunts. So, no, it was them a lot of the time. It was them a lot of the time. 70% of the time. So, no, it was them a lot. It was them a lot. Trust me, I don't know how many dates you've been on Fire Stick, but nah, there was a lot. So that's how these people in relationships, you see, when you see people that are in relationships, they just got lucky and stayed with a person. But it might not ever happen again. It probably will never happen again. Oh, fuck. The dating game's gotten worse, Fire Stick. It hasn't got any easier. It's gotten worse, lad. So. Yeah, do you remember when I ditched a 19-year-old? My mood swings used to be really bad, Fire Stick. I remember I lost, like, I think it was 150 one time, yeah, in the casino, and I wanted to get the glass and smash it over the casino manager's head. I was going mad. I just ditched her, bro. I just went to the yard, bro. I just went home. I literally ditched her, bro. Madness, bro. I used to get really mad, bro. Like really, really mad. Trust me. And I just went home, bro. Yeah, I used to like ditch people and shit. Yeah. But it was easier then because I was drinking when I was doing it. So I just calmed down after a while. Do you get me, Fire? I just calmed down after a while. So obviously you calm down when you're drinking, innit? But obviously if you're not drinking, it's harder to calm down. So yeah, that's what happened basically. Oh well. You're not scaring, no, brother. You're not intimidating, no, cunt. Do you remember? Oh. Yeah, do you remember the first Isabel? Joe? Do you remember the first Isabel? Yeah, do you remember the little video with me and little Isabel holding hands? That got the virgin jealous, didn't it, Joe? That got the virgin jealous. Do you remember the Weatherspoons? Nah. Isabella was my first kiss. She was my first kiss, but that was my own fault. She was she was my first kiss, Joseph Farrar. She was my first kiss. She started stripping in front of me and stuff. I said, "What are you doing, Isabel? Put your clothes back on right now before I tell your mother." She also done my makeup too. She done my little makeup too. Yeah. The first Isabella. But do you remember the Virgin though, Joe? The Virgin got. Hey, do you not remember that, Joseph Farrar? Do you not remember that, Joseph Farrar? When Pat Mustard was on here. Everyone was on here. Do you not remember? Oh my God. Craig Goodston, everything. You know? Do you remember when they were all on here, yeah? Do you remember when they were all on here, yeah? They were all on here, right? And bear in mind, these people were trolling the fuck out of me, bro. Every day. And Isabelle was playing games. And then she saw my little roulette win, Joe. My little £300 roulette win. So she hit me up saying, do you want to meet? Do you want to meet? I said, why do you want to meet me, Isabelle? You've been really nasty to me. You've been trolling me over YouTube, but okay. So then we met, and then we done some videos, and everybody was bigging it up. Pat, Craig, Mr. G, Triple H, the absolute fucking lot. Yeah? The absolute lot. And then you got a fucking virgin boy saying, no, you didn't sleep with her. There's no proof. There's no proof. He's always been a little virgin like that, though, Joe. He's a miserable old virgin, but we love him. You know? He's a nasty, nasty little virgin. Oh, you're telling me you don't you're telling me you don't remember that, Joe? You're telling me you don't remember that? No, I definitely remember that. Those were the really skint days. Those were the really skint days, Joseph. I remember I had her number like 4 or 5 years ago, bro. She was playing games and stuff. Yeah, I went on her door. You're not scaring no, brother. Fire stick. You're not intimidating no, cunt. Oh, fucking hell, bro. You're not scaring no, cunt. I see someone say that before. I just copied it. LT calls this the toxic sector. He calls, Joe, he calls this the little toxic sector. Did you think the solicitor looked good, Joe? Do you think the solicitor looked good? You could have sex with all 3 of them at once, innit? That would be lush. Stop it! You're trying to turn me on. Yeah, she had big boobies as well, Joe. Plenty of vitamins for Peter Belly. Plenty of vitamins for Peter Belly. I said we should get in a hotel room. We should be in a hotel room. Oh, fuck me, bro. Okay, she's messaging me. 1 second, bro. Right, sorry, this person's sending me voice notes.